lot of people's out-of-body experiences
are spontaneous, kind of.
Are spontaneous, and mostly they're associated with near-death experiences.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
That's mostly where you see.
Right.
You don't often see people talking about leaving their body just for fun.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But when we were growing up, I wanted to consciously leave the body. When I would be in bed in the night, I just loved the feeling when one is about to leave the body. At least in my experience, right? I like the feeling, that kind of gentle swaying thing.
Right.
That always signaled to me, oh, I'm coming out, right? And but when I would tell people would always say, you had a dream. That was a dream. And so I thought, one of these days I have to do it consciously. I was aware that it was happening.
Right.
But I did not initiate the happening.
Right.
So I wanted to, because I felt that this would determine if I did it consciously and I could record what happened at the time, then I could say to people, this is the proof, right? But nothing actually conscious happened until I was living in Hong Kong.
Okay.
And I was with a lovely group of people.
How old were you then?
I was in my 30s.
Okay.
And I was with this lovely group of people who, like me, were testing the fringes of alternate reality.
Yeah.
Of the alternate reality, in the sense that we were into astrology and palmistry and all these things that I now call trinkets, right?
Yes.
But these are things that begin to introduce you to a world that's larger than the one we think we live in.
Right.
And so I was with this lovely group, and we were always talking about various things, and so I said, casually to this really dear friend that he had moved into a new place. I hadn't gone to his place yet.
Right.
He was still fixing up and so on and so forth. It was a very tall building. It's 3 floors, and then apartments started.
Oh, I see.
So,
business below
and then apartments above. So there was this extended area.
Yeah. Like
that,
a patio or something?
Like a huge patio or something. That I often wondered what could be there. This building was on the harbor.
Right.
Every time I was going home to my island, to the island that I lived on, I would pass and I would see it, and I would say, I wonder what's there. I was just curious, And I thought, this is a great project.
Okay.
Because he is there. He knows. Right. He's just moved there.
Yeah.
He's on that side. He's on the side of the harbor. He can look down and he knows what's there.
Yeah.
And I can go.
Yeah.
And in spirit. And then I could tell him what I saw.
Right.
So this ought to be a good kind of experiment.
Yeah.
And so I did. I did it. It was quite amazing.
Okay. So you made a conscious intent.
I made a conscious intent.
One evening?
What I was doing is every night I was setting the intent to do it. All right. And as I discovered, you have to be in the right frame of energy.
Yes,
that's frame of mind. You have to be in the right frame of energy. Because if you're too tired, you just go to sleep.
Right.
And if you're not tired, if you're too alert, if your mind is thinking over the day, you lose that moment. Right. It has to be a time in consciousness when you are just at peace with yourself and your environment. Right. And sleep is there, hovering, but very slowly. Right. You're moving into it. Right. Moving into the sleep mode. And so one night, I just found myself out of my body. Okay. And soaring.
Wow.
I'm soaring over the water. The same water I'd be in a boat. I'd be traveling in a boat, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just it was just like in the moment of a thought, right? It's so fast.
Yes, yes.
Right? And you just, and it's so incredible, the feeling.
Wow.
Right? And then I got to the place because really, it's not like an excursion.
Right, right.
You set an intent.
Yes.
To go somewhere,
Right.
and that's where you go.
That's where you go.
You know. So I looked at it and I recorded everything that I saw. Right.
Right.
And back in the body.
Yes.
Up next day, called a meeting after work.
Yes.
With all my wonderful friends. Right.
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
were like-minded.
Yeah.
And I said to my friend, I did it. I did it. I did it. And I said, you know, this is what I saw.
Yes.
And, you know, am I right? And it was so like such a big shock to him.
Right.
That his first thought was, oh my God, did you come into my place?
Yes, I know.
Because, and that was my answer.
So he knew that you were
I was
there.
there.
He knew that you were there.
And he said, did you come into my place? That was when I discovered that as spirits,
yes,
there's actually a tacit understanding,
right,
that you don't invade really a person's privacy without permission, so to speak.
right.
The wings of peace unfurl. If we stand together now, we will. The wings of peace unfurl.